cogent critique.
Hey, what's going on, guys? So today we've got some wonderful advice from women on TikTok that just never gets old. This one just blew my fucking mind. This chick, she's had issues dating men in Denver, but women have the same issues dating men and make the same complaints no matter where they're at. They could be in a large city, they could be in fucking New York, they could be in Podunksville, and it's always these silly same complaints. Anyway, this one just you gotta see it to believe it.
Here are my issues with dating in Denver from someone who has just dated, not been in a relationship, since moving to Colorado a year and a half ago. Number one, the men here do not approach, okay? You could be out and about on the town, lock eyes with them.
I gotta say, they don't approach because they're sick and tired of the game. We're sick and tired of the stupid dating games. We don't want to date women anymore. And I don't think I speak for, obviously, all the men, but I know a lot of men, including myself, are totally disenfranchised with dating, the experience, all of it, like not even remotely interested. And obviously, you know, I've kind of let myself go. I've gained weight, but I used to be in really good shape, and I got some attention from women, and it still was never a great experience these days. And the reason why is it's really hard to find decent women, and that's obvious by listening to women like you on TikTok.
An attractive man, see an attractive man, but they're not coming up to you.
Yeah, so why don't you come up to them? Like, why do they have to do all the work? Like, if you see an attractive man, maybe go up to him or whatever.
Right? They're not making moves. They're kind of pussies. Number two, the men here don't have style. They're kind of ugly. And they have so much potential. But they don't shave their face. They wear flannels on dates. They wear hoodies. They smell like Goodwill.
It's like, it still gets me every time. They smell like Goodwill. Oh my god, dude. Wow. I didn't know. Wow. This is... So, guys, if I can offer one piece of advice, don't smell like Goodwill. I didn't know, I mean, I guess when I think about it, when I've gone into Goodwill before, it does kind of have a smell. I don't think I've ever smelled a person that smells like Goodwill, though. Anyway, maybe it's gonna be, maybe that's a fashionable thing in Denver, man. Goodwill deodorant. You know, like, hey, I'm just spraying on some of my Goodwill store smell. And maybe we could get some other stores in there, too. Like, if you ever go into a Spencer's, you know, a real millennial store that's got nostalgia attached to it as they like slowly seem to be disappearing. Spencer's has a smell. You know, there's certain stores you walk into. Abercrombie and Fitch obviously is another one. But yeah, Goodwill smell, man. Oh my god.
And they just don't put effort into their physical appearance, and it shows.
Yeah, they don't put effort into it because they don't want to date anymore. And the United States is turning into such a crap country, just period, for dating, basically everything, jobs, that nobody cares how they look anymore because there's nothing to look forward to for tomorrow. And I seriously mean that. Part of looking good is that you have something to look forward to, and there's nothing to look forward to in this country, except laughing at TikTok videos with people like you.
They're not hot. They're not hot. I'm sorry. Number three, it's very rare to go on a romantic wine and dine dinner date kind of experience here. It's more like coffee, hikes, walks, pet your dog kind of. It's like
you expect guys. I hope she's not like a first date. Coffee makes total sense. Like, she's expecting to be taken to the fucking Taj Mahal or something on her whatever. This people are so crazy, man. Like, she expects to be taken, wined and dined on the first date.
Like, it's not romantic here. And I dated in the States, like I was in Southern California for...
That's like maybe like third date, whatever.
For a while, dating in Orange County. I dated in Atlanta. I dated in places where...
Yeah, you dated in Atlanta, and let me guess, you're still single. You've tried all these big cities, Atlanta, Denver, and you're still single. And the common denominator in all of this is you.
That's more common, and here you just don't get that. It's very casual, laid back, cheap. Number 4, the men here, the
So
people
basically, you got to spend a lot of money on her.
here aren't living in Denver to make money, right? They might have a job, a cushy job, a finance job, whatever. But
Yeah, how dare these people just have a job? You know, how dare they're not living in Denver, guys, to make a lot of money for her.
They have enough money to ski, and that's where their money stops. They're not spending money on dates. They're not spending money on wooing women. They don't have extra cash. They don't have career goals right now. It's not always why they're living here. They're living here for the mountains.
They're not wasting
So if you're looking for a career-driven man who's going to make a shitload of money, it's not in Denver. And number 5, last but not least, the men here are not looking to settle down. They're not looking to find their wife, get married. Some are. Of course, there are exceptions to every rule. I'm generalizing, right? Like, generally speaking, the men here are not looking for their wifey. They're looking here to climb, hike, ski, and jerk off with their buddies. Like, I don't know how else to put it. They'll date you for a bit. They'll talk to you. They'll entertain you. They'll sleep with you. They'll ask to sleep with you on the first date and then say blue ball vibe and ghost you and never talk to you.
That exit was the exit. Whatever. Just looks down. And she's got a Starbucks, you'll notice. Like, this gal is into spending money. Like, that's her big thing. You can tell with the Starbucks over her head that she probably just spent, you know, fucking $15 on a little Starbucks coffee and a tiny breakfast burrito. And she expects you to spend lots of money on her. Like, and she has issues because guys in Denver want to spend their money on other things besides wooing women. Like, yeah, wow. But the Goodwill smell, that's gonna make me laugh for a while. Oh, God.
Dating men in your 20s can either be the best or the hardest time of your life. But I'm going to try and make it better by giving you some pointers. I've been single for about 10 months now. And boy, have I had some experiences with men. I'm talking all ranges of men. I'm talking every walk of life type of guy. I normally go for a bad boy. I normally go for someone who's probably going to...
And, you know, that's not a problem or anything. She normally goes for bad boys, but I'm sure it's not her fault that she's had issues dating
in my life, but I've started to learn. So number 1, if they treat you like you're a second option, run. I'm not your second thought, you know what I mean? I'm not a side thought, okay? I'm a personal thought, and if that's not the case, then I'm gonna boot you. Number 2, if they can't slightly communicate with you, I don't need much. I just need a text. I just need a text saying, I'm gonna be with the boys tonight.
She needs to be constantly stimulated. You gotta send her texts all the time. You can't just I don't know, go out with her and then, I don't know, you're doing your own thing, you're bowling with your bros and having some beer or whatever, beer, pizza, bowling night. You gotta be thinking about her all the time.
I'm a chiller, I don't care. Just communicate with me so I'm not up waiting all night if you've promised to be at my house in the afternoon.
God, this woman's attractive, but, and I'm not saying my nose is but her, she's got a Michael Jackson nose thing going on. Anyway.
Number 3, if they don't make any effort, and I mean no effort, they obviously want you for one thing, and that's just not standard, so keep your standard. You don't have to date someone, and you don't have to be around them and have them as your one person and husband. Sometimes girls do love to have a naughty buddy just as much as the next guy. So by you putting effort in doesn't mean we want to ring on our finger the next day. It's just nice to be taken on a date, and you might actually get more of the cookie later, you know? Put in a little bit of effort and see what you'll receive. Number 4, play the game. Boys play, so play back. Be the player. I'm not kidding, it works every time. Tell them that you've got another person. Tell them you have a plan B. Hit them up as well. Hit them up when you want something. Be in control. Be the one that says no to them coming out. Be the one that asks them to come over. It's the 21st century, ladies. You can do that, and you should do that, because...
Fair enough. Never happens.
I'm not wasting my time here. Number 5. Hold yourself accountable with the strike system. I'm not kidding, lady. Me and my roommates have started it.
You gotta have a strict system, man. Nothing, there's never any gray area in anything. You gotta have, whatever stupid shit she's about to tell you that, you know, as a red flag. As soon as you check off all those red flags, man, boot your ass to the fucking curb.
We've got code names, and we have a strike system that every time a red flag comes up, we put a little star.
That's great.
If they get to 5 stars, I'm talking any red flag.
5 strikes. It's not baseball. Baseball, you get 3 strikes. This, you get 5.
Any little thing.
That's very,
and
very
then once
generous of her.
that hits 5, give them
That's
the
it.
boot. Stick by it and make sure you stick by it. At least have your friend accountable and do it with them. Because trust me, I've kicked a lot more people than I thought I would have, and I've let a lot of things slide in the past. And this time
All right,
I'm just like, no.
Whatever.
Basically, stay safe out there, ladies. Like,
God.
run the game.
This is another one. This one.
Apologies for my appearance. I've had quite the fucking day. But I just saw a TikTok that said the dating world nowadays is very difficult because good people tend to get fumbled by shitty ass people. What is going on with my nose? Anyways, I was seeing someone for about 2 to 3 weeks, and if you know me personally, you know that dating is not easy for me. I have a lot of built up trauma from past relationships. I am a career-oriented, independent...
And of course, none of that's her doing. And she's career-oriented. I was just hearing that come out. Which, like, I don't know.
woman, and when it comes to dating, it really is just not my forte. And
I can tell. Don't worry, it's not mine either. I just...
what's not my forte even more is online dating.
Yeah, well, that's half the problem, because good women don't do online dating. I'm deadly serious, and like, these apps and TikTok and online dating are what has ruined dating. So good women don't do online dating. Just shot out of a cannon.
But I had many sessions with my therapist, and I explained to her that...
So you could date this guy, the gal guys, and she has a therapist. And speaking of red flags, like the previous gal said, apparently a woman having a therapist shouldn't raise a red flag to you. Okay.
You know how it's always men that are like, oh my gosh, listen to both sides of the story, because you don't know, maybe...
By the way, this gal tries to make you think that it's your fault if a woman cheats on you. So, guys, it's always your fault if a woman cheats. Never once in history has a woman ever cheated on a guy, and it was just her fault. She was just horny, and, you know, it's just totally her fault. No, it's always your fault.
Maybe it was actually her. Trust me, a woman,
I trust
when she
you.
loves a man, she will literally go to hell and back for him. Point blank period. She will literally give herself completely and utterly in that relationship. Like, you have to understand that. So if a woman gives 110% of herself in their relationship, and then the guy is given like 10, 20, maybe 30%, and then ends up cheating, trust me, it's not the woman.
Nope,
And
never
it's
is.
all of the comments on my last post are literally, oh my god. They're guys, actually, keep in mind, they're men. Oh my gosh, let's hear his side of the story. Hear who? Why? Why do you want to hear his side?
Yeah.
Honestly, for what? If it's a problem he's had for years, I'm not gonna fix him. The fuck?
Yeah, so it's your fault if a woman cheats on you guys, just so you know. And there's never in history, like, you don't even have to listen to the guy, according to her. Because throughout all of history, there's never been a time when a guy's put a ton of effort in, and he's given his whole entire self to the relationship, and the woman cheats on him. That's never happened, ever. Wow. Yeah. This fucking country these days, man. We are living in a dystopian nightmare. That is all I can say. And for the other sane people out there watching this, good luck to you.